Good afternoon, Knights. I'm Easton Underdahl, and here's a quick look at what's making news today, November 18th, 2020. The Johns Hopkins COVID map reports Orange County has 410 new cases since yesterday. The state of Florida is reporting almost 8,000 new positives today, totaling just under 900,000 cases statewide. UCF updates its COVID stats weekly. The most recent data shows 2,100 cases on campus. And as of now, COVID cases in the U.S. are exceeding 11.3 million. The American biotech company Pfizer is announcing their plan to ask for emergency permission from the FDA to start distributing their COVID-19 vaccine. Once the FDA reviews the trial data, a decision could be made very quickly to start distributing the vaccine, based off the urgent need to address the pandemic. Upon request by the Black Caucus of the Student Senate, UCF officers will be receiving brand new body cameras. Within the next 2 weeks, all 81 officers will be receiving new body cameras, adding 30 seconds to buffer time after concern from students. The cameras feature a clearer image that's better for low light and higher quality audio. In order to fully capture events leading up to a critical incident, the cameras will now buffer for a whole minute before and after a recording is triggered. That's all part of the UCF PD's plan to improve transparency and engagement in light of recent national events. A UCF art professor is hosting a weekly class that helps local veterans cope with post-traumatic stress during the holidays. Kevin Haran is hosting drawing lessons on Zoom for veterans at the Lake Baldwin VA domiciliary. Haran began holding hands-on classes in person during August of 2019. Now he's finding new ways to engage the vets. Recreational therapists at the VA say the classes are helping with hand-eye coordination and boosting self-esteem. The virtual lessons will continue until at least the end of the year. Haran plans to resume in-person classes once it's safe to do so. Many members of the Asian community are reacting to the results of this year's presidential election. Some UCF students are sharing that they believe the Asian community on campus is small because it only makes up 6.4% of the total student body population. Pew Research shows that the Asian population is one of the smallest in the country, but is continuing to grow. UCF alumnus Freezy Nafaldi says these stats should signal to local leaders that they need to pay attention to the Asian community.
If there's anything that showed our community this past year, it's that we need to start speaking out because now we're being harmed because of where this virus came from.
Nafaldi says he feels this election doesn't directly affect his community, but is an important step in the right direction. The 2020 Asian American Voter Survey says 54% of those surveyed were planning to vote for President-elect Joseph Biden, compared to just 30% who support Donald Trump. Now let's go to Spain for an update from our international correspondent, Patricia Simon.
The Spanish Ministry of Health reports more than 1.5 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 since the beginning of the pandemic. Spain will receive the 10% of the vaccines that the European Union will acquire. The capital of Belgium is establishing 5 agreements with several pharmaceutical companies with the aim of buying hundreds of thousands of vaccines. The technical director of Moderna in Spain says that their vaccine candidate could arrive in Spain in early 2021, but the European Union hasn't signed the contract with the American company yet. Now back to Orlando for some more Nightly News.
Thanks for the update, Patricia. Nightly News is partnering with Centric Magazine this Friday to talk about their new fall issue and its theme, Resilience. Make sure to pick up your copy inside the Nicholson School of Communication and Media on Monday. And here's a quick look at our weather. It's going to be mostly sunny all afternoon with a high near 72 degrees. Northeast winds will be blowing at around 20 miles an hour with some gusts up to 30, so it'll be a perfect day to get some fresh air outside. Now let's look at the weather for tonight. It'll be mostly cloudy with a low near 59 degrees. It'll still be breezy with gusts up to 20 miles an hour, so don't forget a coat. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high near 75, and that sunshine will most likely stay with us all through the weekend. That's all the time we have for now. Be sure to check out our newscast on Friday at 1, and check back here for another Nightly News update tomorrow. I'm Easton Underdahl. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.